right. What's up, Council of Comics? It's New Comic Book Day. What week is this? It's like the 21st, March 21st, 2023. Come join us. What are you buying this week?
It's March 22nd.
Oh, it's March 22nd. Look at that. I don't know time and space anymore. It's March 22nd, New Comic Book Day 2023. Joey, what are you buying?
I am buying World's Finest and the Batman One Bad Day Ra's al Ghul.
Look, they're both Batman books. I am also getting those books and much more. Look forward to Cliff's Corner.
Also, go buy Resident Evil 4. That's coming out on Friday. We're all friends here.
He just keeps recording.
It's like the brightest day. Where are the heroes? As soon as they get here, everything will be alright. I need a hero. Someone superhuman who can come and save my life. Crisis after crisis.
Yo.
Hey, guys.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, happy comic book day.
Good.
What you guys up to?
Chilling.
So we were saying that I'm curious to see what Savage Avengers, the value of that book does. For a couple of reasons. One, I just realized that it's not, you can't read that digitally. I think it has something to do with the rights to Conan.
Oh, probably.
Oh, yeah, no.
And now that they've lost the rights to that character, they're not going to be reprinting that book a whole lot. I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
They won't be able
owns
to.
it now?
I don't know. I don't remember who it
Titan.
went. The Titan.
Oh,
What
is
is
that
it?
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see like what ends up happening. It's almost like with Rom.
Yeah.
The Space Knight.
Like, yeah, right. And like they've had to like wipe him, like any like reference to him out of like any there's a cover, the cover to West Coast Avengers #1, the miniseries that they did. They had like Hawkeye, and it was like who's gonna join the team, and it had all like the floating heads, like a typical comic book cover, and Rom was on that cover. But now when they put it, they just white him right out of there. Go, getting near the end of March, Council of Comics, but got a nice stack here. We have Amazing Spider-Man #22. We're continuing to fill in the blanks on what the heck ever happened a year ago, or whatever it is in the life of Peter Parker, and we'll find out all the drama behind
I
that.
really like that cover, though.
That's a dope cover. Yeah, we'll pull that back up. I like that.
Cover is really, really dope.
So that character too, that's like a throwback to when he was working on Spidey for Brand New Day. So he's pulling some of that back in. Can we not sneeze while I'm doing my books, please? So we got a facsimile edition of the original Avengers. Read it. Number 9. This is the first appearance of Wonder Man, and it was the only appearance of Wonder Man for a little while. Kind of funny to think that he went away for quite a long time. Kind of felt like that was going to be the end of him, but it was I just reread that like not that long ago. It holds up. It's a cool story. We have Carnage number 11. We got a new writer on this book. We're just I think they're building to a symbiote crossover.
What's up? You missed me last night. You know you did. All right, so my books this week. Magic Order. I always get all the covers because I love them. And I read one of them and keep the rest of them nice because, I do that signature series thing. So, yeah, Magic Order number 3 from Volume 4. I have Plush number 5. I haven't actually started this yet, but, I'll catch up. Probably this week. I've actually been reading more lately. I did read Torrent the other day. Interesting story. Definitely a revenge story. I like the artwork. We'll see where it goes. If it goes to trash, I'll probably walk away from it. But Image is usually pretty good to take care of you. Undiscovered Country number 24. I always get both covers. I'm going to read that one. Keep that one nice. Damn Them All number 6. And I always get the Adlard cover. Get the Adlard cover. It's the best one.
What's good, Council of Comics? You know what time it is. Every week about this time, we do my picks Sam's picks. Great picks. We love Paul's picks. We love Phil's picks. Yeah, we even like green shirt guys' picks, but don't tell him that. You don't tell him that, all right? All right, let's get into it. My picks, all right? We got Deceased, War of the Undead Gods. I don't read this, but this Purple Rain cover is phenomenal. Phenomenal. Check that out. That might be a deuces to get graded. You know what I mean? Black Adam number 9 of 12. This is a really, really good series. Introducing this character right here, White Adam. Or Bolt, or he changed his name to something, but really, really good series.
Resident Evil's coming out.
Here, so you can sit in a recliner.
Really?
And it's cheaper.
I'd rather sit on your lap.
Okay.
You ready?
See what that
Hello, everybody. This week
Hello.
I have plenty of comics. So we have the final issue of Swamp Thing Green Hell. This thing, the second issue, took about a year and some change to come out, but back to back for the third issue, so that was good. Got the Purple Rain cover like every other friggin' person. It's just cool.
That's very cool.
Oh.
I bought the original one. It was a better one.
Oh, good for you. Oh, you mean the album?
No, they did
Oh.
Batgirl's one.
Ah, I see. Got a little Archarm cover with the Joker. Look at that.
So,
Isn't that dope?
yeah.
That's his third cover. He's got 2 more left. Getting the Batman One Bad Day Ra's al Ghul. Interiors on this look amazing because of Ivan Reyes. And I hear the book's pretty good too, so I'm very excited for this one. $8 book. I don't recommend it.
What's good, Council of Comics? It's a new comic book day, so it's a new week. And these are my picks for the week. And right off the bat, Doctor Strange number 1. Brand new Doctor Strange story. Flash, 1 Minute War. I'm continuing this story. It's a good story. And I like the name Miss Murder. So a good villain name. Amazing Spider-Man number 22. I read Amazing Spider-Man every month. I still get the Peach from Moko's. So Darth Vader, and I got the Peach from Moko. Another good story I enjoy a lot is The Punisher. You know, kind of like with the mix of Daredevil going on. Monstrous. It's a pretty comic. You guys should be reading Monstrous. I like it a lot. The next part of Sins of Sinister, right here. Spider-Man, Last Hunt. This is a good Spider-Man story with Kraven and his family. Wasp, number 3. Wasp started out, and I'm continuing it because I like the first few issues.
This is my name. Hey guys, how you doing? All right, my pick of the week. This is Doctor Strange number 1, the timeless cover. I had to get it. This is Pop Kill. No, Pop Scar. This cover is nice. That's the hidden secret on this cover. It should. I don't know what it's about, but I'll find out.
Okay. Am I allowed?
Catwoman. Nick Leone's doing the artwork. I just love Nick Leone. I don't know where the story. I've been reading the story, but if you're not a Catwoman, you're not into it. This is a good one. This is a good one. Storm. I just like Storm. This is a good one. This particular one, Magic Order. I just love the Magic Order. If you guys don't read the Magic Order is really dope. Artwork's always up to par. This one is Spider-Man with this new character. We're gonna dig into why Mary Jane has 2 kids and married 2. And world's finest boy, Dan Mora. My pick. I love this book.
It's gone.
What's it called with the phone now? The Oops Destroyer, whatever.
Yeah.
It's in the background.
Oopsie.
Yeah, oopsie. Yeah, so he's gone. Yeah, so I don't know. It'd be interesting. I was thinking of it like I remember like they had him in like that Marvel Comics number 1000 or whatever that came out a couple years ago. They had Conan in there, and I'm like, dude, and I'm like, if you lose the rights to this character, this book is, you know what I mean? Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, no. Well, that's what we're talking about. It's like Savage.
The thing is that they might have established the idea that they can reprint the stuff that they printed, like Savage Avengers.
Well, that's what we're talking about. So I don't know
though, because Dark Horse can't read.
What's up, Council of Comics? It's New Comic Book Day, and this is Cliff's Corner, where I'm going to talk to you about comics that I feel like buying. First and foremost, Superman #2, which is part of Dawn of DC. Now, I have not forgiven Williamson for what I consider the abomination of 2022, which is Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths. But so far, so good. I hope this issue continues the pace of the first one. Also, Vanish #5 is out. You know what's funny about Vanish? Like, Vanish to me feels like Spawn felt to me back in the 90s. You know? Obviously a more modern feel and not the same Spawn plotline, but like just like that vibe, that feeling you get when you pick it up. And Tiger Division. Dr. Doom showed up surprisingly at the end of the last issue. What does he want? Can't wait to see. Also, it's a miniseries, and like so far, like the miniseries are always more impressive to me than a lot of the main books. And Milestone 30th anniversary, because it's Milestone, and they deserve our respect. So I'm gonna buy your $10 book. I didn't buy the green one though. And Marauders #12. I almost thought this was a Momoko, but it's not.
It is not.
It's a really pretty cover though. They Kate Pride, sorry, because that's her name, whatever. But like, you know, but apparently Kate Pride's got some plans, and they're already time traveling, so I'm worried. And Flash.
So we have the artist for this cover here, right to.
That's not me. I didn't do that.
So we just got a blue label for this. This is Alternaverse exclusive by Steve. It's 9.8. Just came back. Black cover, tough. We did send some others out that are CTC signature series. We did get a couple back that are 9.8s, but they're not all 9.8s. Because again, black covers tough, white covers are also tough to get that 9.8. Here's some older books though. These are from like 87. They're 35 years old. This is Uncanny X-Men 210. These are just some of my favorite covers and stuff. This is John Romita Jr. with all the X-Men, and this is the Mutant Massacre storyline. So, I skipped 211, but here's 212. 212 has Wolverine cover. That's Barry Windsor Smith. Rick Leonardi did the artwork on this guy. So, Rick Leonardi did Spider-Man 2099, also another comic to really look out for. And lastly, we've got 213. This is Alan Davis. So, Paul Neary and Alan Davis, are the artists on this. So, I just really like the cover. Classic fight. This is a good book. These are all wonderful books. Like, if you can also get them collected, obviously, it's X-Men: The Mutant Massacre. So it's just a classic story. What do you think, Sam?
Oh, Mutant Massacre is a classic storyline.
So,
got a new Doctor Strange #1. Well, you sneezed already. There's no sneeze on my books. We got Doctor Strange #1. We got really dope Alex Ross cover. He's looking with the hair kind of like, what was that dude that played him in the live action movie back in the like 80s? I don't remember. You know what? Probably better off not even remembering. But anyway, it looks cool. I'm looking forward to this book. Jed McKay, Pascal Ferry. I think it's going to be pretty sweet. I'm looking forward to reading that. We have Joe Fixit #3. Nice throwback mini by Peter David. Going back to characters that made him who he is. Got the latest issue, might be the last issue, not sure, of Monica Rambeau. Photon, she's throwing down with Moonstone from the old school Masters of Evil from the 80s, also later Thunderbolts. But so I think this is probably significant because I'm sure these two teed off with each other when the Masters of Evil raided the Avengers Mansion back in the 80s. So I'm sure there's a little tie into that. Latest issue of Punisher, hell of a series right here. I don't know where this is all going, but I'm digging the ride, so it's good stuff. And then we have another new issue of She-Hulk, #11. I think this book is a little underrated. I like this book. This book reads really well. I think I enjoy the story every month. I don't know if there's a lot of people talking about it, but I like it.
Divers also #6. Also, I have Marauders #12. And then I got 2 of this one because it's so pretty. That the Raz Star Wars, or I'm sorry, Darth Vader, #32. So pretty. It's like my favorite artist, so anytime I see his covers, I usually get 2 of them. Storm, Brother of the Mutants, number 2. And there's a couple covers. There's the variant cover on this is good too, but I like this one the best. Door to Door, Night by Night, number 4. And the last one I have is Batman One Bad Day, Ra's al Ghul. I like this cover. Steve tried to give me the Jim Lee cover, which I probably should get, but this one's pretty. My picks are better than Sam's.
No, they are not. But they're pretty good.
See you again next week.
Yeah.
It's like the long with like Fall of the Mutants and Inferno. Like those are my favorite like old school
Crossover.
X-Men crossover stuff.
Yeah. And this was big. I mean, Thor made an appearance. New Mutants. So it's X-Men, New Mutants. You can just read the X-Men ones, but it does. I mean, the compilation has all the stories in it, obviously, and they were all really good. I mean, like I said, the Power Pack was involved. Thor was involved. The New Mutants are involved. So who else is involved? That's pretty much it. Right? Yeah. So yeah. Fall of the Mutants, Daredevil, everybody else got involved, but in this book in particular, it was the Marauders going in to finish off the Morlocks. So that's what kicked off that story. Yeah. And like
Pesky Marauders.
Yeah. And there's some. I mean, a great fight, of course, between Sabretooth and Wolverine.
Yeah.
Wolverine tackles him out of a window into a pool. So and we find out Wolverine can't really swim because he's kind of heavy. So he gets out, but Sabretooth gets away. So and Sabretooth also doesn't get to kill Psylocke, but he tries. And then the other thing, of course, later on, Psylocke gets the Red Dawn. She gets a new body. She gets the Red Dawn. She's powered up, and they have Sabretooth as almost like a pet at the at the X Mansion. And there's a book by Joe Madriari, and it's titled Round 2. And it's the rematch where, Sabretooth breaks out. He shows his true colors. He's not there to get rehabilitated. He's there to break things. And Psylocke's like, nope, not this time. But he almost kills her. I'm sorry, that's what leads to the Red Dawn. Her getting the Red Dawn is the fact that, he does wreck her in the second fight. Yeah. But that's another beautiful book, one of my favorite comic books. Yeah. Uncanny X-Men Round 2, it's called. Yeah.
Superman number 2. Superman has been a surprisingly good book, but this is the first appearance of Marilyn Moon Knight, and I love that name. It's one of the best names next to Amber Nightstone. You remember that name. But here's cover A, here's the design cover, cover B, and this cover is cover of the week for me from DC, and we will be sending this out to get graded because this is phenomenal. Marilyn Moon Knight, very dope. Those are the DC books. Now, independent books, we got Gru. Gods Against Gru, very funny. If you like Gru, this is the book to get. It's just like the old Gru series, very, very good. There's a God Gru in heaven, and then there's Gru on earth, and it's just wild and bananas. We're gonna try out some new ones here. Dead Romans number 1 from Image. We're gonna see what that's about. We always like to pick up a number 1, and we're gonna try Boom Studios' The Neighbors because it gives me like a nice house on the lake feel. And I'm interested to see where this goes. Earth Divers, number 6, right? Yeah, number 6. Kill Christopher Columbus. This is a phenomenal book. Phenomenal book. You need to read this. It's phenomenal. Scorched, number 16, part of the Spawn universe from Senor McFarlane. This is written by Ryan Lewis. Very dope cover right there. Scorch's been coming with a lot of great covers. And then we got cover B right there.
World's Finest. Oh, there you go. World's Finest. Always a must. Always a must. Vanish. It's back. Pretty excited for this. I'm having a lot of fun with this book. So I'm glad we're back at it. Superman. I like the first issue. Enough to get the second. So we'll see if it's consistent. But yeah, finally a good Superman book. Eat your heart out, Bendis. Hulk. This is almost over. This is actually.
I think that's the last one.
Is this the last one?
I think so.
Okay, so this is the last one, and I just saw that.
Excuse me.
I just saw the preview. This is the last one. And Noctera just started again, so we're going to continue with that bad boy. Hey,
I'm
buddy.
so angry all the time, Joey.
I'm not angry.
You look better when you smile, Joey. Even though you got a baby face now. Why don't you grow some facial hair back like a man?
Have a good week, guys.
I think I'm the only one reading this, but I'm getting the Joe Fix-It, and I like these a lot. It's really fun. All right, Photon. I'm reading this one too. Nobody believes me, but for Joe Fix-It, it's good.
Josh got a Joe Fix-It.
Blue Book. I'm getting issue number 2 of this. I like the UFO stories. Tiger Division. We found out in the last issue that the villain is Doctor Doom. That was like a big surprise. The indie title that I've really been enjoying is Door to Door, Night by Night, and it's kind of turned into like an alien story. Gods Against Screw. Something later. Something funny. If you like Sherlock Holmes, Moriarty, The Clockwork Empire, I gave the first issue a shot, and I liked it a lot. And this is issue number 2. Catwoman. I actually read Catwoman earlier today, so I'm caught up on Catwoman, so good stuff there. World's Finest. Superman number 2. I still got to read the first one, but I'm going to get number 2. I heard a lot of good things about the first one. I picked up the Women of Marvel special. There's a lot of specials this week, but this was the one that I got. Nightwing, number 102. And I picked this up at the last minute with The Neighbors, issue number 1. And this was another last minute purchase, the Curse of Cleaver County, which I think is a horror book. And that is my big stack for this week. So it wasn't pretty, but it's all good. That's a lot of reading for me, so you can't go wrong.
Can't reprint anything Star Wars now because it's
No.
because Marvel owns it. Even though it was produced under the Dark Horse tent,
And
all
then,
Marvel does now is they reprint it and scratch off the and put the different trade drops.
and now what's
which
really,
I think is crap.
What's really weird now is isn't Dark Horse back doing Star Wars comics again
They
too?
do the Adventures comics. The ones that IDW.
The ones that IDW was doing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now they farmed that out to
And
Dark
IDW
Horse.
can do a couple too because they're doing them as well. They're doing.
Are they doing High Republic? Is that
I
what
think they're doing High Republic, aren't they?
No.
That was the Dark Horse
Adventures.
doing the High Republic.
No, maybe
Adventures.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Torrent. This is a Villa Lobos cover for Torrent. Pretty good story. Black mom superhero. Something happened to her daughter. They kidnapped her. She going at him. Oh, let me back up. The Neighbors. This is an interracial book. No, none of this other this, none of this wokeness, whatever. Just let the thing flow. Let it flow. So let's give it a shot. This is a Jim Stalin, and drum roll please. Rags Morales is back in the game. Rags Morales. Never sleep on Rags. Dead Romans. I want to see what this is about. The artwork looks good inside. It's intriguing. Good thing I got here in time to get one because they're gone. I like this. Chris Claremont. They can dog it and talk bad about it, but it gives you back that feel from the days when everybody ran to the stores and walked all across town to go pick up their X-Men.
Flash 795 casualties in the 1 Minute War. 800 is the last issue of this Flash series, so I'm interested to see where they go. And of course, picking up Doctor Strange #1. And Amazing Spider-Man 22. Peter, what did you do? Also, by the way, the name of Mary Jane's stepchildren changed from issue 1 to issue 21. So I'm like, do editors do anything? I don't think editors do anything. I mean, some editors do, but on the books that nobody is watching. This is a book that people are watching. The editors should be working 3 times as hard. I'm done. Hey, look, it's World's Finest #13. You know what? Ever since the whole fiasco with the Demon Lord and all that, I don't even know where we are at this book. But all I know is that like Mark Waid is just keeps dropping story bombs in World's Finest. And Batman One Bad Day, Ra's al Ghul. I'm picking it up because I love the whole team. So I expect a quality story coming out of this. And unlike the movie, the Black Adam Limited series is very good, continuing the story of Black Adam and the new White Adam Bolt. And Monica Rambeau, Photon number 4. I keep trying to figure out who that is on the cover. Well, I can't wait to open it up and figure it out. It's gotta be interesting. I'm like, it almost looks like, but then I'm like, no, I'm wrong. Nightwing number 102. Let's see what him and the Titans are up to. Wonder Woman 797, which is a Champion of Shazam and Lazarus Planet crossover. And of course, Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants number 2. Again, could not even find the regular cover. I had to just grab this. And just because, Exo Men of War Unconquered number 1. Let's just see what it's about. Let's just give it a try. You know, I grew up in the days of Exo. Let's do it. So those are my picks for this week. Thank you for joining us, and see you for more of Cliff's Corner.
We have latest issue of Storm and the Brotherhood of Mutants. So I think each issue of this Sins of Sinister, like they're jumping in time from one issue to the other, and I think this is like probably like 100 years into this timeline that Mr. Sinister has created. We'll see where that's all going. We got another issue of the Wasp. I've been digging. I dug the Ant-Man miniseries from last year, and I like this Wasp mini. They seem somewhat connected, at least by the writer anyway. So I'm looking forward to reading that. And then we have a new Marvel's Voices, Women of Marvel. This is a new one-shot. You know, sometimes I think these Voices one-shots are cool. The fact that they exist are cool. Sometimes they might not always have like the top tier of creators on them, but stories are always good and worthwhile, and I definitely appreciate the effort for the diversity in it. And I'm looking forward to reading this one. There's a lot of characters in here that I really like, so it should be fun at least. And that's it for this week. We'll see you next week.
Grimm has been one of my favorite series. Independents. I got a lot of independents that are really, really making me feel good about reading them. But Grimm is an excellent one. This is cover B, and this is cover A. This is written by Stephanie Phillips, who is becoming one of my favorite writers. She wrote Exterminators. She's writing Rogue and Gambit, and just her writing is creme de creme. Very good. Darth Vader number 32. All the Star Wars books are pretty good, but I would say Vader is probably the best one of them all. And then we got the Laraz, like Green Shirt guy said. Yeah. But this is pretty dope. And then last but not least, I got one Marvel universe. Amazing Spider-Man 22. We're gonna find out what happened with Mary Jane and Spidey. We gotta find out. But this cover is phenomenal. This is one of the ones you go get graded because it's pretty good. All right, so those are my picks for this week. I want to thank you guys for joining. Remember, check out everybody else's picks because you know they're pretty good too. All right, so I hope you guys be safe out there. See you later. Peace.
Yeah, stop on by and get your new books. Another new comic book day in the on the reels. We'd like you to like and subscribe down below. There's links. Appreciate it, and we'll see you soon.
Peace. We'll see you. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next week on New Comic Book Day. And enjoy. Read more comics.
Peace out. Love you guys. Been a while.
That's it for New Comic Books this week. Thank you for joining us at the Council of Comics. Peace out.
You're all the devil. Not you guys, though. You guys are all right.